Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Sister Wives Season 18, One-on-One, Part 1.
Listen here, we've been sick, guys.
Yes.
Well, she's been sick.
Yeah.
This is the latest that's come out, but we are thankful that y'all stayed with us. I know some of y'all are hitting me up saying, where is the episodes? Well, I got to take care of my wife, okay? You ready to go in? I have no questions. I'm not going to tell y'all to subscribe. I'm not going to tell y'all we want 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm not going to do that. She is sick. We have to get through the episode.
Okay.
You ready, Blair?
I'm ready.
Walk us through it.
Well, we start with everyone getting ready for the one-on-one. They're all packing, getting ready to come.
Facts.
Everyone drives in separately. We see everyone get to the studio, and the host asks everyone what their song is that they would say for the season. And Meri's is Single Ladies.
You got that right. Okay.
And Kody's is I Lost My Religion.
Losing my religion.
Losing my religion. That was an interesting take. Well, we start with Kody, and he says this whole season has been an unraveling.
Yeah.
The struggles of the family made him wonder, is this how marriage is? Is this how it's supposed to be?
No.
He's been rehashing his thoughts and decisions when it comes to marriage. When he was younger, he was anxious to live a plural marriage, but he didn't take the time to choose who would be most compatible with him. He said you should start out in love. With Robyn, he fell in love first. With everybody else, he had a covenant.
That's so interesting, the words you use. Basically, that thing that we use, like, hey, I love you, Blair, but I'm not in love with you. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Listen here, man. I think there is some, and Robyn's going to allude to that, some reverse engineering going on. Some, I think it's kind of hard to say now to look back and try to Monday morning quarterback this. Like, yeah, I really wasn't in love because all the other women betrayed you. Because your loyalty is with Robyn. So now you're kind of like, you know what? I was the one that was really only in love with Robyn. Look, even if it's covenant or not, you made a vow and you made a commitment. And either if you was in love or not in love, you failed that commitment. Kody, it's your fault. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Anything you want to share on that scene, Blair?
Nope.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, well, Janelle says that she loved him, and the love grew as the years went by. Somewhere along the line, they failed to continue to navigate that love.
Yeah.
She said that it's unfair to judge the early years by current times because it's a different perspective, and we're ultimately not the same people anymore.
That's very interesting that Janelle said, I love Kody, but if it failed to be managed. You didn't manage it well, no matter whose fault it was, even though I say, Kody, it's your fault. Like, you mismanaged the love.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened more than like, you know what? I really wasn't in love.
Right.
I think you mismanaged as the patriarch of the family, as the father, as the husband, all the above. Because we can always talk about what he didn't do to the wives and things like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But remember, there are children that fell to the wayside as well. You know, so what do you do? Because you had to learn to love the mothers. Do that mean like the children kind of get that same flack as well too? Right. That's not fair. As the father, you made a commitment. You got to stand by that. Stand on business, Kody. Continue.
Kody says with Robyn, there was a safety and vulnerability. He was weeping with joy when he met her because he was so in love.
Stop it, Kody.
And him and Robyn clicked automatically. It was always work with everyone else.
You know what was work? The fact that Christine was pregnant.
That you had other kids. Yeah. You had responsibilities with these other ladies. Robyn just wanted to go on dates. Yeah. So I bet it was fun.
And of course, it's the courting stage. You was courting Robyn while Christine was pregnant. Pregnancy is work. Yeah. For the mother and for the father who's taking care of the family. So in that moment, I can imagine you probably felt some relief not being around Christine, not being around the families, not being around the wives, one-on-one time and things like that. You see, what you experienced, Kody, is actually something that you did not sort out to show us. You wanted to show us that polygamy can work. That was basically your statement to like this whole show even being in existence. Yeah. Is that I want to show polygamy can work. But really, you develop monogamous feelings for one person. You get what I'm saying? And now you like, we just clicked. That goes against your statement of what you wanted to show. Right. You get what I'm saying? Continue, Blair.
Robyn said she didn't know until recently that he didn't have the same love for the other women.
He lying, she's saying.
She's wondering if maybe it's a rewriting of history. And she tried her best not to throw her connection into the other wives' faces.
That's fair.
Yeah.
They still hate you, though.
Christine said she and Kody were struggling when he fell in love with Robyn.
Yeah.
And that was one of her first moments of heartbreak when she realized Kody was in love with her. Mm-hmm. And that's when she realized everything would change.
What did you think about that?
I think for Christine, that was jealousy. Because if you're in a plural relationship and this guy is falling in love with, his soon-to-be next wife, isn't that par for the course? I would think
sister-wise.
Yeah.
Let me take on my monogamous hat.
Maybe at the time he only showed that love and care for Christine, and she was like, "Oh no, somebody else is taking my spot." That's how it comes across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, what we're gonna see throughout this episode is basically what we said throughout the season. None of these women, none of them, maybe Robyn, but I'm not even sure of Robyn. None of these women was basically, in my opinion, set for a plural marriage.
Right.
Definitely not Christine.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So even though like Janelle said that she would do it again, some of the problems that she had with Kody, I would think she would have those problems as well with another plural marriage.
Right.
There's multiple people to give attention to. I can't give 100% to 4 people.
Right. Everybody's
going to get 25%. Maybe Robyn go get Meri's half and Robyn get 50%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who knows? Continue.
Yeah. Well, Kody said that there are struggles in relationships when you don't have the basis of passionate love.
What? Okay. I understand. Whatever.
The host, jeez.
Take your time, baby.
The host asked Meri, you think he's getting what he wants with the 3 other relationships deteriorating? And Meri is saying, look, I'm glad he's in a strong spiritual relationship with Robyn, but it's unfortunate the rest of us had to fall to the wayside.
Yeah.
He has the capacity to love us all, but for some reason, he's just not doing it.
And that's probably why it hurts for Meri more. Because she's even delusional in that statement.
Yeah.
She thinks this one person has capacity to love 4 women at the same time equally.
Yeah.
Right? And that's why she probably feel like, you know what, Kody? You hurt me. And I'm like, for one, Meri, let's start from the beginning. He never had the capacity to love 4 women equally. It's impossible.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? From my monogamous brain. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I come from the church. They say you can't serve 2 masters. You're going to love one more than the other, So my whole thing is, like Meri, he don't have the capacity. And this is evidence that he never had the capacity. Because throughout the time, there was times that even Kody said, listen, man, there was a time when I took Christine, we went to Vegas for 30 days, and I gave her attention for 30 days. And she was like, finally, things are right. And I'm like, that is not how a plural marriage should be.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Continue.
Yeah. Only thing I wanted to say about that is that the same thing with the capacity to love all of us, but he's just like choosing not to do it. I feel like that's just a sentiment to what Kody does. He doesn't do what's hard.
No.
And it's hard to deal with all y'all.
It's hard to love one person.
And it's hard for him to be at one house. He goes to the next house. So I feel like Kody has shown himself through the years who he is as a person. I think everything has been heightened with the divorce and the stress and everything.
Of course.
But clearly, he's always avoided difficult situations.
Facts.
So that was my take.
You are right.
Yeah. Christine tried to get Kody to acknowledge Robyn was his soulmate.
Yeah.
And she was saying that her and Kody's marriage was not great. Him marrying Robyn showed Christine what an actually good marriage could be.
That's interesting. Do you think Christine has it out for Robyn? Because he only wasn't married to Christine, or he only wasn't married to Robyn at the time. He was married to Janelle and Meri at the time as well too.
Does she have it out for Robyn? I don't know if I could say. I feel like at one point she did, but I feel like now she's, at least it seems like she's trying to live her life and not so much focusing on how terrible Robyn is. But I do feel like at one point when they were all together and stuff like that, I'm sure she dog walked that lady in the way she talked about her. So yeah, I feel like at one point she really probably was coming for her. But right now, I think she still don't like her, but she's focusing on making the most out of her life.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Continue.
Well, Janelle says in plural marriage, you make a covenant that you're going to take care of each other, and he should be working harder on his promises.
No, that's question. She said in plural marriage, you make a covenant. He said, I wasn't in love. I basically loved, but I wasn't in love. It was a covenant. Well, she used the same word. How come you didn't stick to the covenant at least? Come on, Kody.
Yeah.
Come on. We go box you in with your words.
Yeah.
I'm not adding nothing to it, Blair. I'm not taking no seasoning off of it. I'm not taking nothing off of it. I'm going to use his words against him.
Okay.
It's a covenant. If anything, it's a religious experience that is expired today.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But let's just go back in time. It was a religious experience. And based on it, I can understand why you said losing the religion. Because technically, you didn't follow the bylaws of whatever this religion or whatever the thing was with this plural marriage thing. You did not stay true to stay there for everybody. You stayed there for the person that basically gave you the less flack, the less resistance, and that was Robyn. That's why y'all clicked.
Yeah.
That's why y'all clicked. Continue.
The host asked Kody, "Where are you with Janelle?"
Where are you?
He doesn't know.
I don't know either.
He doesn't want to gossip by talking to Janelle about the kids, so he doesn't ask her about the kids.
Interesting. That's weird.
Yeah, he's seen Janelle and Christine trash talk him, and he doesn't want to do that. He said they trash talk him because he's guilty of not loving him or loving them. Kody says he was guilty of not being in love with them from the start.
That's weird. What do you mean asking Janelle about the kids? Don't you got their number?
Ain't those your kids? What do you mean exactly?
Pop up on them.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's my whole thing about it. You could give all these excuses like, I don't want to gossip, so I don't want to ask about the kids. I don't even know how you put those two together, but I commend you, Kody.
And he brought up Christine. The lady kept trying to have to tell him, like, okay, let's focus on the topic at hand.
So my whole thing is like, bro, if you really want to know how your kids are doing, and I'm not even, guess what? And I'm not even completely on the kid's side, to be fair. Especially the older Janelle kid, he seems a little jerkish. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Kind of rudish. You know, we don't need daddy. I'm like, well, you got a lot of testosterone going on with you. But pop up on them. Unless they blocked you, then I can understand why you would say, hey, I won't ask about them. But guess what? Like Blair said, you want to go the easy path. You want them to come to you. You want them to come to your house. You want them to say, I'm sorry. Life is not that way. Life is not a life of Robyn where things just click and things are easy. You're trying to make it that way. But even when you making it that way, it don't seem like you're happy.
Right.
It doesn't seem like you're happy. Continue.
Yeah, Kody said that he was triggered by the Christmas... Oh, we watched the fight clip between Janelle and Kody.
Yeah.
He tells us he was triggered by the Christmas tree, and that's why everything escalated. He's got a lot of contempt for the way that she has treated him. Janelle said that they've never fought like this before. She went in with talking points, but completely shut down by how the conversation was going. She couldn't express herself, and he wouldn't let her. It was too emotional and too much finger pointing, and he never self-reflects.
Yeah, both of y'all was wrong in that scene, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that she able to say, like, look, it was finger point on both sides, but also he don't self-reflect. He doesn't make it easier for me to basically not finger point because he ain't let me get my points out.
Yeah.
You know? I can understand why he feels some way about the Christmas tree because she probably talking about, you know what, we gonna take the Christmas tree down to Christine. We gonna have Christmas with them, and you know, feel triggered. He just got divorced from this woman that he kind of low key don't like, kind of hate a little bit, and she basically talk about all the good things that they gonna do together on Christmas.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So the stage was already set for a big fight. You get what I'm saying? And guess what? Y'all just performed. Continue.
Well, Meri said that Kody, he needs to do some introspection, and there's still a lot of blame going on.
True.
Robyn tells us that he saw the Christmas tree, and when Janelle said she was going to take it to see Christine, that is what upset him. Christine left him, and Janelle is still supposed to be his wife. He was expecting support from her. He felt she was giving more support to Christine when it came to the divorce.
Do you agree with that statement?
I actually do.
Me too.
Yeah, because Janelle, you are his wife. That's your husband. Why are you doing co-parenting and family holidays and all this type of stuff with Christine when you're married? And, you know, I guess by that point, because that was the point of the argument. So I understand after the argument when you're like, okay, we're separated. But prior to that, y'all weren't separated. So what was the reason there? I understand the boys and all that type of stuff. They grown. Okay? Go spend time with your husband on Christmas.
Yeah. But also, it's the whole thing of like, yo, I know it may be hard. This is why you don't put yourself in this position with multiple wives of like choosing sides. You basically want me to now act like I don't know this person who I've basically been around for 30 years and things like that. True. Like that's kind of hard. 30 plus years. So it's like, I can see where Janelle's coming from. Like, hey, I want, like, this is my sister wife, you know? But at the same time, if you're using words like covenant, Janelle, and things like that, you basically saying, hey, I'm living by the bylaws of this religious experience.
Yeah, I'm doing my duties.
I'm doing my duties. Well, you failed your duties by submitting to your husband. Not my words. That's the rules of the bylaws. You get what I'm saying? That's not me. Don't put that on me, right? She didn't submit to him and his patriarchy and things like that of his position in the family. Right or wrong, we know Kody's a maniac. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But you didn't do your part, and that's why y'all had that big fight. And in that moment, I think Christine, in my opinion, was putting a little bit more extra effort of being friendly to Janelle because she knew that, hey, technically that's really the only wife he got left besides Robyn.
Yeah.
I didn't see her going out there making efforts with Meri or even making efforts with Robyn. Of course, definitely not with Robyn. But with Janelle, like, you know what? That's my sister. We always going to be there for each other. And I understand Christine helped with the kids and things like that. And y'all was there for each other's kids and things like that. But it just felt a little bit more spiciness of like, hey, tell me where you at with Kody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Continue.
Yeah. Well, Kody is saying that Janelle sides with Christine. He doesn't think Janelle is capable of love and support, and Janelle and Christine are behaving the way that they should have when they were sister wives. He says it's a big F you to him. And I kind of agree with Kody in this way. If Janelle and Christine weren't really like close buddy like that when y'all were married, why y'all doing that now? Because y'all both hate me.
Listen here.
Well, the thing is, I mean, that is a reason people come together, for a common enemy. So
that's what Kody said. Kody said Janelle sides with Christine. That's how he views it. You get what I'm saying? And he's like, how else can I not view it? Because now y'all acting like sister wives when technically y'all not sister wives no more.
Yep.
She left the family. Not only did she leave me, Kody probably see it as, hey, guess what? She left us. You get what I'm saying? How come you don't feel what I feel? I would say that's a fair question to ask.
Yeah.
Based on the covenant that y'all believe in. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going off of right or wrong. We know Kody was wrong. We don't have to debate that in the comments. But we're going off of technicalities now. You know? Continue.
Yeah, Christine is saying, look, this is what jealousy looks like. Now you see it. She picked me over you, Kody, but we work out our disagreements.
She said a specific comment that made me go, She said, now you get to see what it feels like to be a sister wife. But he's not a sister wife.
Right.
He's the husband.
And you chose to be part of this polygamous relationship. So it's like she's trying to get back at him. And it's just kind of like you decided this lifestyle for yourself as
exactly.
Well. Like it is Kody, it's your fault, but at the same time, you chose to be here.
Yeah.
Okay?
And guess what? You chose to leave. Kudos to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Congrats.
But at the end of the day, don't think like, hey, she chose me over you. That kind of makes me look at you like, so are you genuine with your trying to be close with Janelle?
Exactly. You scheming with Janelle?
Trying to do holidays with Janelle.
To get back at Kody?
Exactly. Like, are you genuine or like, is Janelle a pawn in your make Kody jealous game? Listen here. The worst thing you can do to a maniac is make him seem truthful. Right? Because there's a lot of things that Kody, even in this one-on-one, Kody was saying that we was like, Kody, you sound crazy. Right? But the one thing you don't want to do to a person that sounds crazy is to let the one thing be truthful. Kody says, y'all are against me. Right?
Yeah.
And Janelle, you giving him ammo to prove that. See, this is what jealousy looks like. There's a mean streak in her. I don't know what it is, but I see it.
Yeah.
There's a mean streak in her.
It's all in her forehead.
It is.
That's the mean streak.
Yeah.
Well, Kody said polygamy is an unfair lifestyle, and the women choose their husbands. He never wrote Janelle off, but didn't feel the same devotions to the relationship. Janelle was on vacation with Christine when he had COVID, and it felt like a betrayal.
What did you think about that?
Well, I want to go into what Janelle and Christine's responses was so we could get the full picture.
Go ahead, give us the full picture.
Janelle said that she got a call from Kody when she was on vacation. She called the doctor to try to figure out what to do. She was trying to get things together so she could go back home. But when she talked to Kody, he said, you shouldn't come home because it's not like you could come over here anyway. The argument isn't about how you almost died. It's an excuse for something else. Christine said, look, you're going to go buy him stuff from the store and leave it on his doorstep. You're not leaving the trip. You can't be around him to take care of him anyway. So, with all those puzzle pieces put together, I feel that...
I'm in the middle.
I feel like should Janelle have went to Kody? It sounds like to me he told her not to worry about it and not to come, but he's still using that against her. If that's the truth, if he really did say don't come.
See, my thing is with that, I think there's some reverse engineering there too.
Yeah.
I think he didn't have a problem with her being on vacation with Christine until Christine divorced him, and now he's using that as like, you wasn't there for me.
Yeah.
When I was sick with COVID, you was on vacation with Christine. Well, at that time, were you divorced from Christine? Like, did you? Even if y'all was on the path to divorce, did you hate her the way you hate her now?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I feel like he's doing some Monday morning quarterbacking of like, you wasn't really there for me, and this is how I know that y'all are against me, because when you was on vacation with her when I had COVID. Yeah. Now I will say this, I'm still in the middle on that, because I am the type of person, and Blair can attest to this, to where I don't give nobody anything to use against me.
Yeah.
Nothing. So I wouldn't even put myself in that position to where you can say, when I was sick, you were still on vacation. I would have took my behind right home, so you can never use this in a one-on-one on TLC at 10 o'clock at night Easter time. You get what I'm saying? No. And I can understand what Christine was saying, but Christine, she does sound mean. Yeah. She said, you're not going nowhere. Yeah. You're going to stay here with me because you're not going to do nothing there anyway. You're just going to leave it on the doorstep and da-da-da-da-da. And Kody expressed multiple times when he had COVID, he was actually scared. Yeah. He was scared because, they always think that they probably thought in their religion, this is the end of the world that they've been preaching about forever. Yeah. You know what I mean? No, it's just a real bad virus going around.
Yeah, I feel like Christine shouldn't have gotten involved. Yeah. In that discussion. It was between Janelle and Kody. It was their marriage. It's what Janelle was going to do for her husband. Yeah. Christine, we don't need you coming in with your opinions of what she should and shouldn't do. No. Like, you're out of it. You want no parts of it. Yeah. Keep your opinions to yourself.
Please. Yeah. I told y'all, go back to episode 1 of this season. I said, who is the true villain? And y'all jumped on me when I said it was Christine. Y'all was mean to me. Continue.
Well, Kody felt betrayed as well. Mm-hmm. Kody feels betrayed a lot.
He needs to use another adjective. Betrayed is a weird word to use.
Yes, he felt betrayed that Janelle didn't back him up with the boys. Yeah. Robyn said Kody didn't feel it was a safe space for, because they're asking Robyn, why didn't you try to go see Janelle and the kids and all this type of stuff. Kody didn't feel it was a safe space for Robyn and her kids to go to Janelle's. She gets, as a husband, it's his right to say what he wants, but she never wanted an apology, and she feels frustrated that her name got brought into the situation. Yeah. Janelle said, look, the mechanics were the same. Even though he said he took back the apology, the boys still had to make things right in order to go to Robyn's house.
I understand that. But my whole thing is, hey, Kody, go see about them. Yeah. Go see about them. Listen here. If there was a black father, oh my goodness. Pop-ups. Yeah. You go talk to your father. Continue.
Yeah. Kody said that he was angry and he felt like they were done when it came to Janelle. He was being undermined as the head of the family, and Janelle sees more value in the relationship with Christine than with him.
I understand that. Yeah. But at the same time, Kody, remember, I literally just said a couple minutes ago, I don't put myself in positions to where people can use ammo against me, or at least I try not to, right? If you was a great husband to Janelle, it would be an easy choice if Christine was trying to get to choose between. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you love Janelle as equally as you love Robyn, Janelle would be like, I understand you want me to stay for vacation. I understand you want to do Christmas together, but I love my husband. Right. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to go see about it. I'm sorry that it didn't work for y'all, but maybe you could talk to Meri since y'all, you know what I mean? But if Kody was doing his job, then somebody wouldn't be able to come in and undermine his authority and undermine his position in the family. Maybe people get undermined it because you ain't standing on business. All right. You know what I'm saying? Continue.
Robyn says that, look, he has 6 kids when it comes to Janelle, and that's something that's worth fighting for.
Yeah, but he ain't fighting.
No. It's too hard.
Do not put the fight on just Janelle. He ain't fighting for them. He ain't fighting.
Yeah. And Janelle, after the fight, she felt relieved. Mm-hmm. She said that it made her feel like she didn't have to keep putting effort into the relationship. Yeah. And she could actually relax and breathe. Mm-hmm. Janelle said it was 2 months from the fight when they actually sat down and had that lunch together. Mm-hmm. So we get to watch them having lunch at the Mexican restaurant. And then we get back to the one-on-one, and Janelle is saying that Kody and she and Kody had all aspects of a marriage, and they were healthy at one point.
Yeah.
She cracks up about the Pecs comment, and the thing is like, look, it's more about the emotional connection than the physical. Mm-hmm. But Kody felt like Janelle always looked at him like a physical specimen instead of looking at him for his humanity. Mm-hmm. He felt like a piece of meat.
Kody, please. Stop this. I think it ended there, right?
Right.
Listen here, Kody. I feel like there was a lot of retelling the story on Kody's part in this first part of the tell-all. Or sorry, not tell-all. That's 90 Day Fiance.
Right.
As the one-on-one. Uh-huh. Kody, you feel like a piece of meat. Look. That goes back to a couple episodes ago. We talked about how Janelle and them was kind of friends with benefits. That's how she defined it, right? Yeah. When have you made yourself emotionally available to Janelle, to anyone besides Robyn, to where you don't feel like a piece of meat? Well, I feel like you be putting yourself in these positions.
Right. Janelle used you what you allowed for her to use.
Yes.
I mean, if you would sit there and have a conversation with her, she would do that.
And then I heard you say, when you took her on a date, you said, I'm feeling like this a first date. Like, I wonder if I'm going to get a kiss and things like that. You ain't had no problem with that.
Right.
But now that you on the couch in the one-on-one with the host name that I can't pronounce, now you all of a sudden feel like she used me. Basically, everybody who I am today, I am not myself because Meri took a part of me, Janelle took a part of me, Christine took parts of me, and basically, like, I'm left. Who I am is not my fault. It's these people's fault, and that's not fair. Nope. It's not even factual. You get what I'm saying? What did you think about Robyn? Robyn had some shots for just a shot for Christine. She said, at one part where Robyn was doing her regular crying, she was like, and this is not me being dramatic. Uh-huh. You know what I mean? Like, what did you think overall about the one-on-one from your perspective? Because I think this gonna be a part. It's definitely gonna be a part 2.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, overall, honestly, they do so many talking heads in the show that it's like we really already get people's perspectives, mm-hmm. and they're like already rehashing the scenes during the episode. Mm-hmm. So the one-on-one, it was cool, but to me, it was more the same. I don't know what more they could like try to get out of these people when it comes to the end of the season. Yeah. So overall, I mean, it was interesting. I held my attention, mm-hmm. but it really wasn't anything that we didn't already know. Yeah. So
I enjoyed the one-on-one because this gives us time to at least hang with y'all before y'all jump ship. Don't jump ship. Right? Do you think there'll be more seasons of Sister Wives? I think we come near the end of the series.
Yeah, I think they're going to keep milking it. As long as they can.
You think it'll keep going?
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I mean, I think they're going to keep at it.
Yeah, because really, truth be told, I wish we would have reviewed this show years ago so we could have more time with y'all. But sorry. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. I want to give some respect to one person. This person comments as soon they comment, they watch the show when it's live. Sometimes it'd be 2 people watching. It'd be me and this other person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When it first come out. Respect to everybody else who watches when it eventually comes out. But during the premiere, I want to give the respect to, is it Auntie? Is it ANNTE? Auntie? Auntie. At LitRealRed6840. You be in the comments and we be talking to each other sometimes by ourselves. Yes. You know what I mean? Respect to you. Shout out to you. Yeah. And everybody else, we will be back for part 2. Hopefully send y'all prayers to Blair so she can feel better. Yes. Okay. Anything else you want to share, Blair?
That's all.
Y'all be good.
Bye.